Hello, this is Rhiannon from RT1 Home. This video is going to be part of a series of attractive ways to increase humidity for your houseplants without using a humidifier and without misting. I'm going to walk through the materials needed, how to do each method, as well as the tips and benefits of using each method for your houseplants. And then lastly, we've created a humidity rating system on a scale of low, medium, or high, and I'm going to share what each rating is and why we gave it that rating. Our next recommended humidity method would be using a glass cloche or cover over your houseplants. For this method, you'll need whatever your humidity loving plant of choice, and then some sort of glass cover or lid. We are using an old IKEA glass cloche that's approximately 4 inches in diameter, and you just want to make sure for whatever plant you are placing underneath that the plant pot is at least a few inches smaller in diameter and that you have enough height in your glass cover to place over your plant for it to grow. If you are using a cutting, then you'll want to make sure you have all the materials needed to plant your cutting, or if you're placing your plant in another pot that will fit under your glass cloche, you'll want to make sure that you have a plant pot that is a couple inches smaller than your cover in diameter. You're going to need your potting soil. We're using a soil scoop, water, of course, optional watering can, and then something that you probably will want to have is some sort of plant coaster or tray underneath the glass cloche, because this method will create a lot of extra moisture and you want to protect your table surface or furniture. And then finally, your hygrometer to monitor your humidity levels. And this applies only if your cloche is big enough to fit your hygrometer. For this method, once you have your selected potted humidity loving plant of choice, you're going to just simply choose the location. You're going to want to make sure you water your plant, and then again, make sure you have some sort of coaster or something to protect underneath the plant pot, and then place your glass over the plant, ensuring that there is space around the plant pot and the plant itself. One tip with this is you want to make sure you periodically open the glass cover to release some of the excess condensation, or if you need to water or check your plant. And this will also help increase air circulation to prevent mold and bacteria growth. A tip for using this method is that you do want to make sure that the glass cover or cloche is securely fitting over your plant pot. You don't want any gaps or cracks at the bottom of the opening, because then it kind of defeats the purpose of this method. You definitely want to also avoid overwatering. Just this method does tend to hold in a lot of excess moisture, so you want to prevent mold growth. And then lastly, another big tip is to probably not place this glass covered plant in direct sunlight, because with the added glass coverage, it really will increase the temperature inside the glass and it can make your plant overheat. For this method, we don't really recommend combining it with any of the other humidity methods we've recommended, such as using water vessels, creating pebble trays, or using top dressing as ways to add humidity, as it's just not really necessary, because the glass cloche or cover really creates a lot of extra humidity on its own and doesn't need to be combined. But if you do have a large enough cloche or cover, of course you can combine methods. benefits of this method is that it really does create a mini humid microclimate inside the glass. The moisture created from watering and the plant itself creates a ton of condensation that can be reabsorbed by the plant with this glass cover. I've also found that this method really requires a lot less watering of your plant. I don't need to water this nearly as often as I do my other houseplants without a cover. And then lastly, this is a great decorative or aesthetic benefit. We gave this a humidity score rating of high. The humidity levels for using this method really can increase as much as 20 to 40%. The variables impacting the humidity levels for this method would be the size of your glass cloche, the plant size and type, your room humidity levels, temperature, and the water frequency. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and continue watching our humidity series, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.